Question: what if you give bay'ah to a Khalifa and later on you find out that they have the aqidah of the Murji'a or Khawarij, etc.? Are you blamed, and have you sinned for giving bay'ah in the first place?
No, you're sinful if you didn't give the bay'ah in the first place. This is not the first time this has happened. The majority of the khulafa in the history of Islam, from Banu Umayyah, Banu Abbas, from Banu Uthman, they were Murji'ah. Many of them were Mu'tazila. Okay? They had a lot of problems with their own aqidah. So that did not negate the duty of Muslims upon Muslims to give bay'ah to a Khalifa. Many of them were oppressors. Many of them were al-mutaghallib. They forced themselves into power. That doesn't take away the fact that they had authority, and in Islam the duty upon the Muslim is to unite behind the Imam, even if he is fajr, even if he is a deviant, even if he is misguided or people of bid'ah. You must still unite behind them and continue to fight behind them united, because the harm of disuniting the ummah and the harm of rebelling against the Khalifa is much worse than the harm that you're thinking of. That's why the Prophet ﷺ, he said about, there will be rulers after him that will leave his sunnah, and they will even delay the salah. And they asked, what should we do? Should we not rise against them, Ya Rasulullah? He said, no. As long as they establish the salah among you. No, as long as they establish the salah among you. I mean, as long as they establish the sharia, then you must continue to obey them, even if they are misguided and leave the sunnah. And another hadith said, obey them even if they lash your back and take your wealth. So even if they're oppressors, you must still obey them. And the hadith of Ubadah ibn Samit, he said that the bay'ah is what? We give bay'ah to listen and obey, and what we like and what we dislike, and not to rise against those in authority among us unless we see clear-cut kufr bawah, that we have from Allah a burhan, a clear evidence, known from Islam by necessity. If that's not the case, and it was just some lesser sin or crime or misguidance, then you're obliged to continue to remain on the bid'ah, and you're not allowed to withdraw from that bay'ah, because the hadith says whoever withdrew his hand from bay'ah and he left the Jama'at al-Muslimin, left the Khilafah, and he dies, he will die the death of Jahiliyyah.